Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to make home cooking practical, efficient, fun, and creative. Because this is the only way to make home cooking sustainable. I developed my fast cooking system to achieve this goal. And the word FAST is the acronym for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. I promote template-based cooking over recipe-based cooking because with template-based cooking, you have a much greater varieties of dishes that you could create. By using a simple basic template, you can make modifications and adjustments to create many different variations. Recently, I demonstrate a basic chicken stir-fry template. It is very simple and straightforward, and it takes only about 5 minutes to cook a dish. I then introduce a variation to this basic template to cook a teriyaki chicken dish. With only some minor modifications how to season the dish, you create an entirely different culinary experience. In this video, I'm going to create another dish based on this basic template. By making some simple modifications to this basic stir-fry chicken template, I create a orange chicken dish very similar to the one at Panda Express. Advanced prepping is an important part of my fast cooking system. As shown in this video, I prep my chicken in advance. This will allow me to take my chicken from freezer to the wok in about 10 minutes. This basically allows me to have chicken anytime I want. Using this system, all I have to do is to remove the chicken from the freezer and to put it in a bowl of lukewarm water. And in about 10 minutes, I have the chicken all ready to be cooked in my wok. In my cooking system, advanced prepping is the fuel that drives the engine. I first coat the chicken with cornstarch, which is the key step of this basic template. The cornstarch will give the chicken a light breading, and it will also keep the chicken moist and tender inside. I'm going to cook this dish in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I let the oil to heat up until it starts to smoke gently, and then I turn down the heat and let it smoke for another 15 seconds. This is time when the wok is being seasoned, and this is the basic technique of my spot seasoning method. This will create a non-stick cooked surface on the wok. I then turn the heat back to high before I add the chicken to the wok. Because once the chicken is in contact with the oil, it will reduce its temperature, and it is important to keep the temperature to be high. I then use a pair of long-handled tongs to separate the chicken. I lay them out in a single layer on the flat surface of the wok. This is a modification of the basic template, which is to stir-fry the chicken right away with a wok spatula. This modification is known as shallow frying. This will allow me to brown the chicken more extensively and to create a more crisp breading. This method is very similar to deep frying, except you use less oil. By frying the chicken one side at a time, and then you turn them over to fry the other side. Using this method, you only use a small amount of cooking oil. And coating the food ingredients with cornstarch will allow you to achieve a nice crisp breading. Also, it will lead to more extensive browning of the chicken. That will give chicken the texture as well as the flavor of grilling. Next, I season the chicken with the seasoning agents from my masala dabba. With half teaspoon of mushroom seasoning, half teaspoon of lemon pepper, half teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. If you'd like to learn more about my seasoning strategy using my masala dabba, you can take a look at this video. To create an orange flavor for this dish, I'm going to use an orange sauce that is produced by Panda Express. I found this sauce at a grocery store and I decided I'm going to give it a try. Normally, I created my own orange sauce, but this is definitely very convenient. I love pineapples, so I always have some fresh pineapple on hand. I use pineapple mainly as snack, but I also use it in cooking. I decided it would be great to add to this orange chicken dish. A colored pepper is another ingredient that I have in my advanced prepping. To finish off the dish, I first add some pineapples, which will provide great flavor to the dish. I then add some colored bell pepper to the wok. I add both the pineapple and the bell pepper toward the end of the cooking process because I do not want to cook them too much. Last but not the least, I garnish the dish with about 1/4 cup of chopped scallion to give both color, flavor, and texture. By this point, I turn off the heat, and a few quick mix, the dish is ready to be served. The total cook time of the dish is a little bit over 6 minutes. I cooked this dish for a friend of mine. He loves orange chicken from Panda Express. He also loves pineapples. And when he came over for dinner one day, I cooked this dish for him. He was delighted to have the pineapple in this dish. And he particularly enjoyed the fresh pineapples. This dish exemplifies the power of template-based cooking. This dish is based on the stir-fry chicken template that I've demonstrated in this video. One modification is to shallow fry the chicken in the beginning. This gives the chicken a more distinct flavor and texture of frying. I also season the chicken differently with seasoning agents from my masala dabba. I then use the orange sauce produced by Panda Express to provide the orange flavor for the dish. Adding the pineapples, the bell pepper, as well as the scallions is the final step in modifying this dish. And therefore, by using this basic chicken stir-fry template, it is possible to create right here 3 different versions of very different dishes. And this is the power of template-based cooking over recipe-based cooking. And this is the advantage of my fast cooking system through flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir-frying, and template-based cooking. You can create a cooking system that is practical, efficient, creative, as well as fun. I post a video every day because I want to continue to improve my video presentation to help people who are interested in adopting my fast cooking system, so that people can make home cooking not only an important contribution to their health, but also able to cook the food they love and enjoy. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.